Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Tracy. I am Jed. How are you? So, yes, got a nice treat. It's all right, I'm looking for my wet wipes. Says we're down to one. Yeah, toffee, homemade toffee crisp. So there you go. Hiya, girls. How are you?
Hello, Gosland.
So yeah, homemade toffee crisp. I'm just going to put the link in for Tracy, and as I always say, that link is for Tracy only. Unless you're participating in the baking, I'll not bring you up. I might do same as I did last week, right at the very end, and bring a few people up onto the panel. So yeah, that link is for Tracy only because she's joining me with the baking. So not really a lot of baking. It's just like a shortbread base with Rice Krispy, blah blah blah, and then chocolate on top. Is the way we work at the moment. Gus has been gone about a week now. At the moment, Gus has been gone about a week. So yeah, so at the moment, I think he's not back till next week. I think. So yeah, so. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, love. I've just muted other one off because you were repeating. I've learned how to do it now. Oh.
So, what did you go to the shop for?
Condensed milk.
Again. Oh, well, I you see, Chris went down to our Asda because I hadn't got no Rice Krispies and I wanted some milk chocolate. Mm-hmm. And I asked him to get me some brown sugar, and they hadn't got any, so I've just used light brown sugar. So I don't think it matters.
No.
So some mashed coffee. So yeah, this.
Still having a bag.
Hi, Jason. So this is the pan I'm using. This is the 9-inch one.
Yeah. Mine's a casserole one, but it's still a big square one like that.
Yeah. So that's the one I'm hoping it's going to be deep enough.
I've got a right.
I have got my stovetop hood. Hob. Yeah, me hob. Me tabletop hob. That's the one. And I just had a slight spillage. I caught me jabbo with my vanilla in, but it only like a little splash. So yeah, it weren't too bad. Could have been worse. Oh. So when you're ready, Tracy, well, it don't matter. Give it a chance to cool down. Are you about ready?
What do we have to do? Do we have to melt out?
Not right till end.
Right. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Oh dear, I've got itchy nose. So what I'm gonna do is we've got that is 210 grams of all-purpose flour, or a cup and a quarter. So it says you need a teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm just going to add that to my flour and give it a quick mix. Thank you, Jason. We're not going to need it, but thank you. It says good luck, ladies.
Thank you, Jason.
Well, we're hoping we don't need it. So this is just your plain flour and your baking powder. So now Just going to transfer this to my mixing bowl. So that's the flour and baking powder, and I'm going to add it to the bowl. Jennifer.
Hello.
Hey, Johnny.
So into this as well. You see, the recipe somewhat contradicts itself because it says sieve the flour, baking soda, but we're not using baking. It's baking powder. Hi, Crypto.
That's what I'd thought, soda and powder. So I've got both for you just in case which one you're
Because
using.
in the recipe, it sort of contradicts. I just brought this up with Chris beforehand. On the recipe, it says 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 75 grams of superfine caster sugar, but it says brown sugar. But the brown sugar is afterwards when we're doing the toffee crisp part. So that is 100 grams of caster sugar. So yeah, I'm just gonna give that a quick mix into the thing as well. We shouldn't need his electric. Hi, partner. How are you?
Pocky.
So yeah, so I mean, I'm hoping we don't need his mixers tonight, so there not be no loud noises. I said earlier on, partners, right at the very end, I'm going to open the panel up again, right at the very end. So yeah, at the moment that's just sugar, plain flour, and baking powder. So yes, and to this, so I'm just looking at some as well, Tracy, because it says a teaspoon of vanilla extract, but it don't say out in when you about the vanilla extract in this mix. That's where I was just wondering, because I thought, well, I can't see it into. Oh, you're still on Jimmy C's panel, are you? So I don't know. I don't know whether you know.
It did say when I read it though.
Hey.
It did say it, didn't it, to put it in with you?
Yeah, it does say it on the recipe, because we're doing the shortbread base, and it says a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then it says sieve flour, baking soda, brown sugar, but it's not brown sugar, it's white sugar. Give it a quick mix. Add your room temperature butter and roughly combine all the ingredients with a spoon until fluff fully incorporated. But you don't mention anything about vanilla. So, you know, there's several aspects of this recipe that contradicts itself. Because in the recipe, it does say vanilla, but there's no mention of it in the in the instructions. So it's sort of in several areas. It's like contradicting itself, isn't it? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Hi, Martin.
Hello, Martin.
Maybe vanilla's
here, but he's not here because he's been out with Callum today. Broomhill Reservoir. Broom Hall, sorry.
No, sorry, you got me at it now. Broomhead Reservoir.
Oh, Broomhead Reservoir.
Not only have we got
Oh, partner says he's just bailed out on Jimmy C.
not only have I got to edit mine,
Got to do Callum's
I've
as
got
well.
to do Callum's and all.
Yeah, because Callum went with him. So it's you know,
Maybe that.
what do you do? Do you emit it out your pastry? I don't know.
I just thought it might have brought it together a little bit.
It does get confusing because it says brown sugar for this one. Yeah, in recipe it says white sugar, caster sugar, should I say?
I think the brown sugar is for the Rice Krispies and the condensed.
Yeah,
milk.
yeah.
Go like
Because
coffee colour.
it's 200 grams of brown sugar.
Yeah.
So unless they've sort of cooked up with the instructions, I don't know.
I've just got to forgot about that. I've just got to get another cup of sugar. That's it.
But you see, in essence, this is like a shortbread mixture. I mean, you don't make it into a pastry or anything. It's basically, you just stick this in the pan and smooth it out with your fingers.
Yeah. Or the back of a spoon, it said, didn't it?
Ooh, partner says that BMW's finally gone back to its owner. It's got me 3 more videos. But this is the thing, you know, when you're working on other people's cars, it gives you sort of video did you get them recipes that I sent you last night?
I did, love, yeah. I
found another one today for cupcakes.
Have you?
Oh. So yeah, and that includes mint chocolate as well, Crypto. Aero, because Johnny were craving Aero last night. So yeah, so now you just tip this into your pan. And off on it's gone all on my table and down me. And basically you just put it into your corners. See if I can just put this light on there, then you'll probably be able to see it a bit better. Just a case really is you just press it down in your pan.
Bit close for comfort there. Bennett Biscuit, get down. Say, about that far away from Biscuits. No.
Oh dear.
You get a bit too close for comfort there, pal. Ooh.
So it does say you can use a spoon. So basically to smooth it out, I'm gonna use a spoon just to smooth it out. So we've got a nice even layer. Ooh, he's hoping to feature another BMW.
because I've got a few mechanics now that I can take the what's it. So I mean, pick up the invisible camper van to
Mm. Well, that is nice and smooth that now. And just, it was a bit too bright. I don't know. Just prick it with a fork. Ooh. Doing that and it's making it all crumbly. So we'll leave that one. So now this one's going in the oven for 15 minutes. This one's going in the oven. Baby,
Huh?
This needs going in the oven now. So I aren't.
Should you share me?
Oh, it needs a service. Oh. So yeah, so that goes in oven for 15 minutes. So while that is cooking, we're going to do the rice. Hang on a minute, yeah. So yeah, while that's in the oven, we're going to make a start on the Rice Krispy bit. So yeah, as you can see, I've got my stovetop hob.
I'm just looking for my pan. Where's it disappeared?
This is Pet's Corner.
We've got some vanilla left over. Oh, we're over 25 on the channel. Ooh.
Oh dear me. I thought we'd get that. Just hang on a minute, Jeanette. Mine's the gas anyway.
Now I'm hoping that this saucepan's big enough. If not, I'm screwed. I'll just wait for you a minute, Tracy.
Pardon?
I'll just wait for you.
I'm here.
Yeah, we need to do his Rice Krispy bit now. So yeah, this is 200 grams of.
Not sugar, that's it.
Well, it says dark brown sugar, but I haven't got any dark brown sugar, so I've used light brown sugar. This is 42 grams of butter. And I give that, how are you? Full can of condensed milk. yeah, so now that is heat up. So yeah, you just got to keep stirring it till everything is incorporated and melted. Tracy's adjusting her so you can see hers is on the cooker. But obviously, because I'm in my living room, I've got me.
Does it say medium heat?
Yeah, it does say heat on medium low until the sugar is completely dissolved and you get that beautiful caramel colour. Stirring it often to prevent burning, sticking. So yeah, so once this is all melted, before you actually add your Rice Krispies, you put your vanilla in. Yeah, sort of crypto, like a toffee crisp, but with a biscuit base. That sort of, homemade Rice Krispy, toffee crisp kind of thing. But the good thing, hi Mike, how are you?
Hello, Mike.
The good thing about this is you're sort of not limited as to how big your bars are. So you can have big pieces or little pieces, whichever case you fancy. So yeah, we're just waiting for that to
Oh, what do you think?
Oh, yours has done quick, Tracy. Mine's nowhere near yet.
I think I've got still a bit of brown bits of sugar what aren't dissolved. Shall I put it back on?
I would if I were you, yeah.
There's still like a little bit of what maybe still a bit hard. You know, you've left it in packet. You actually
It says until sugar is completely dissolved. So if you think it's still
I'll just turn my cooker down.
like sugary, I knows, bro. How are you?
Hello, bro.
How you doing, bro?
But you see, we all being on top at stove, it's going to cook quicker than mine anyway. Because this is one of them sort of things that it takes a bit of, firing up sort of thing.
I'll wait for you because mine's done. I'll give it time to cool down, won't it?
I mean, put it this way: I've got two of these, and the other I prefer to use the other one, but it's not got a very long mains cord on it, and I weren't sure whether it had reached to this extension thing.
Yeah,
so,
I could get one of those little hot plates, but for me, like you said, with me being in kitchen, it's only just there, my cooker.
Well, that's it. But you see, that's the reason why I use one of these is because obviously, I've got table and everything set up in the room.
Do you think we'll have enough Rice Krispies for sauce?
Hey? It does just say 100 grams, so.
Yeah, I've just gone over a little bit, just over a little. I If you had an extra, instead of keep it boxed.
Well, these is mine, Tracy. I mean, they just seem quite a few, quite a bit.
It just
But
goes
we've got
past
to think that they're very light. So yeah, not that you can
I
see
measured
it.
mine out in these jugs. What you can get.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
It says 1 cup at one end, then grams at other, millimeters.
Well, I just did like
So it's just
100
gone past 1
grams.
cup. That can go in bin. Do you know for your chocolate topping?
Eh?
You know chocolate topping?
Yeah.
Are you putting the 3 different kinds of chocolate in like it says you can?
No, I'm just using milk.
Just
chocolate.
milk. Because didn't you say something about white chocolate, or is that a different recipe I'm reading?
It does. It says you can use like a mixture of
White and
milk and dark. I think that's
milk
what
and dark.
it's
That's what I thought, milk and dark. Or I can put all milk in.
Right, I just took it off because mine is, we're using light brown sugar. It's not gone very dark, but hey ho.
Where's the other?
Baby, will you take this away for me now? This hot plate. So yeah, I think with me like using light brown sugar, mine's not gone the dark colour, you know what I mean? But just wait for Chris to move that. It's hot. Don't forget it's hot.
Does it? That does it.
Yeah. You see that other one? It's a lot smaller. And it's got like side pieces on, so you can pick it up and it don't matter. Well, with this one, it gets really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, to this, I'm just going to put a teaspoon of vanilla. So this is 100 grams of Rice Krispy. Do you think he's bothered? Yeah.
I know what it was, but I got one till tomorrow.
Is that trooping rows at end wheels? So yeah, and as Tracy's, you just pour that in onto your Rice Krispies. So you got a droopy rose. Yeah.
Cheers, bro.
So now we're just gonna coat these Rice Krispies in the like caramel mixture. Johnny says, is it ready yet?
No, it's not.
Not quite, Johnny. I know you're excited. I found another recipe for you today, Johnny. I'll tell you where it is, and it's sort of going with the aero theme. I just happened to come across it. I don't know what made me look. It actually on with sugars. Yeah, look, Johnny. See if I can. It says chocolate and mint cupcakes topped with aero. You see?
Yeah. I got all that. What you sent?
Well, this is another one I come across today. So the actual buttercream is like the mint flavour, and you just top it with well, that biscuit base one. It's nearly ready. It says 2 seconds, so there you go. Yeah.
Put mine just after yours.
I don't know about yours, Tracy, but just these Rice Krispies alone, they smell gorgeous. That will do fine. But just a few bits for Tracy to be getting on with. No. Yeah. It's only like shortcake base that needs cooking. Tell you. That next, Jeanette, I don't know. I did, Ryder.
I do that.
Just bring it over.
I did.
So, yeah, we were going to make the peanut butter blondies, but I suppose we could make something like that. So yeah, as you can see, that's the base of it. It's just going a little bit brown round outside. So just have a quick slurp of my coffee to wet the whistle.
Get mine out. Oh. So yeah, this goes straight onto your biscuit. Hands heavy enough.
Next thing, baby, I want that milk and chocolate in that. Yeah. Oh, pardon me, that's that. It's all right. I'm just getting. It's like you put. I think it's a teaspoon of oil in with your chocolate before you melt it. So I'm just gonna put that on top of me chocolate, and Chris is going to melt it for me. So yeah, basically you just smooth this out into all the corners, etc. So you get an even layer. Not a mixer in sight today. I bet Johnny can't wait to tuck into these, Tracy.
I bet he can't. I can't. My mouth's watering already.
Homemade
Smell
toffee
lovely.
crisp.
Yeah, it smells gorgeous. I don't think that's all I'm going to get out of this pan. I've actually scraped it clean.
Baby, can you melt me that chocolate, please?
You're doing that, dear?
Yeah.
Taste test.
I mean, less than an hour in, and we've more or less finished, haven't we, Tracy?
Pardon?
I think that's about evened out, don't you?
Oh.
Hiya, Bill. How are you? These is not beans. These is Rice Krispies. That's what we're making. We're making homemade toffee crisp. I don't know whether you've got toffee crisp in the States, but yeah, that's what we're making. Homemade toffee crisp. A short cake base, puffed rice in like condensed cream, brown sugar, butter, and now we just melted chocolate for the top. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, so we're just waiting for chocolate to melt, and then that's going to top this off. And so basically, once milk chocolate is melted, that's 210 grams, by the way. Not mixing mine what? Chris is doing it in microwave. So yeah, so your shortbread base is 210 grams of all-purpose flour or a cup and 3/4, a teaspoon of baking powder, 140 grams of butter, vanilla extract, caster sugar. Well, we didn't use vanilla in biscuit base. And then the toffee crisp bit, which is this bit now, It's 200 grams or a cup of dark brown sugar, 2.5 cups or 100 grams of Rice Krispy cereal, 42 grams of unsalted butter, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So, and the chocolate topping is a cup or 210 grams, and it says semi-sweetened milk, but I've gone all milk. I've and a teaspoon of vegetable oil into the chocolate. Yeah, definitely, Bill.
I put some dark in mine.
Say?
I put a bit of dark chocolate in mine.
You put dark chocolate in yours, have you? I
not
ain't.
a lot, just about 100 grams. 100 grams of dark chocolate and 120 grams of milk chocolate.
Bill.
So that's what it looks like.
And basically, you put the oil in your chocolate to make it like glossy.
I don't know why your phone will be all over because it's not ready yet.
So yeah, so on top of this, this is 210 grams or 1 cup of. Well, you can mix it. You can mix dark and milk chocolate. I've just gone for milk chocolate myself.
What are you putting yours on now?
So all we're going to do now. I think this is a better way of doing it, just tipping it about so it goes into, instead of messing about with a spatula. That way, you know, you've got like an even coat in the chocolate. Just let it do its own thing. This one just needs a bit of an helping hand here.
Imagine getting this out of this dish. Give me 10-ton weight.
I'm laughing at what Jason's put. It says, Jeanette Tracy, hurry up and pour that chocolate. Crypto's licking the TV, lol.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
You can have this if you want, Crypto. Plenty in there. One spoon.
Oh dear. Looks like Tracy could give you some, Jeanette. That's not frosting, that's puddle. Yeah, it's only supposed to top the Rice Krispies, Bill. I have only done. I mean, we've both done the required amount. It's probably just that the difference in the pans that we're using. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know whether
Mine's just like a square. Mine's just like a square casserole dish, really, what I'm using, but it is a deep one. And I did use 200 grams of chocolate.
Crypto says I want to stick my face in dish. But yeah, you don't want.
This is going to go in the fridge, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to stick.
It says for at least an hour or possibly overnight.
Oh well, Johnny.
you think Johnny will be able to wait an hour?
You've got no choice. You've got no choice. It won't cook, will it? I'll put it on top shelf and then it might get done quicker. There you go, everybody. When it's all finished and set, I will cut it up, Jeanette, and send some pictures to you.
So yeah, so that's the that's it covered. Well, you've got your chocolate, you've got your Rice Krispies, and then you've got like your shortbread base. So it does say pour onto your toffee crisp and smooth out with a spatula or spoon and leave to set for at least an hour and up to overnight before slicing. And there you go.
Oh, well, you have to wait.
It says he'll be in fridge 30 minutes with a shovel.
It will be down at midnight. Will it be done yet, love?
So yeah, so there you go. That's that is toffee crisp biscuit bars.
I've got some white chocolate and all for some reason.
Hiya, James. How are you?
James.
So yeah, so that's the finished thing, James. Mike said it won't last the night.
Well, last hour, I don't know about night.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's that. And what I'm going to do is, we sort of in 50 minutes. That's it, done. I'm going to throw the panel open and I'm going to put the link in. Amjad says it's a good job he's got a screen protector on it. So yeah, so I'll oh God. I'll just pin the thing for anybody that wants to come up on the panel. It said it won't last a minute, but oh, did you go shopping? Because I know you said you were going shopping, didn't you? So yeah, so that's 50 minutes and it's all done and dusted. It's just the waiting now to for it to set. And that is homemade toffee crisp.
Oh, good.
I have got a recipe for homemade Snickers as well, so I mean we might do that in the future. So yeah, I don't know whether we're doing the peanut butter chocolate wherever it is next week, or whether we're doing some of those mint aero cupcakes. We could, in actual fact, hang back on the peanut butter things till Laurie's got herself sorted. Because I know peanut butter's one of her things. You'll have to get past Callum first. Well, there's Callum, there's Chris, there's Biscuit, Tucker and Benny, so you'll have to get past all them first. So yeah, I mean, I don't know whether he said he were coming up. Oh dear, sugar dump crew. That's you and Crypto Sugar Dump twins.
Mm.
So yeah, so you know, all in all, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's done.
While this is uploading.
Yeah. So I have pinned the link to the. I know I don't normally have a panel on the Baking Live, but I thought, well, we're not even on 10 o'clock, so I put the link in for the panel. I don't know whether Part Nest will come up. So yeah. So we might do one of them mint aero things next week, I think, Tracy, rather than the peanut butter, you know, the blondies, because that's Laura's thing. She loves peanut butter. So we'll wait till she's a bit more organised and, you know, got her husband sorted and everything. So we'll hang back with that for a little bit.
What did you say? You're going to try them buns?
Eh?
Are you going to try them buns next week? Mint aero, did you say?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
One of them three.
Mint aero.
I'll send you the one that I found today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. He says a great job done by both of you. Of course, Jason. You know. So I'll send you this one that I found today. It's on with sugar side, and it's
You're not bragging much, Jason.
It's basically
what's that?
That's because it said in the recipe for the short crust base vanilla, but it don't say how to bite it on recipe. That's why it's left over.
So you don't need it then?
No, pour it back in thing. So yeah, so into the cupcake themselves, you've got 70 grams of chopped aero, which is like as in a bar. And then the mint buttercream is icing sugar butter, 2 teaspoons of peppermint essence, green food colouring, and aero bubbles.
Oh.
So basically, you're going to want 1 bar of aero chocolate and a bag of them.
A big bar of aero chocolate.
Well, you only need 70 grams, so I don't know how much is in a bar.
Right. I'm with you.
I'll send you a recipe anyway, and I'll let you decide. Because I sent you the tray bake one, and I also sent you. Forget what I sent now.
You sent me quite a few. You sent me some buns with green dye. We've got to put in buttercream. And
yeah,
mint,
I'll tell you what I sent you.
Thing for mint flavour. And then the aero tray bake.
Mint chocolate cupcakes and no baked mint aero tray bake. So, I mean, it's up to you. Just peruse over it. Ask Johnny, you know, what
he wants, what he likes. He'll like the cupcakes. I'm not fussed, me, Jeanette. We'll do cupcakes.
Turn your volume up, can't hear you.
Just any better.
Yeah. Can only just hear you.
Switch on my headset. My headset's got like a mute switch. Now you hear me?
So we're sort of just debating what we're going to make next week.
Mm-hmm.
Do
you want to do the cupcakes, Jeanette?
I'll just show everybody the recipes that I sent you.
You can do a poll.
That is the no bake tray bake, aero tray bake.
What about revisiting something else from way back when?
Oh, Mike says a big aero bar is 90 grams, so you're right with just one.
I'll get 3 then.
Is it Gannet?
You see this other? It's just mint chocolate cupcakes. The second one I sent you.
Yeah.
So I think
Go for tray bake.
no, I think the Whitworth's one that I've just sent you, that one.
Oh yeah. That one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that one.
Yeah.
So has
Damn it.
anybody got any preferences?
Yep, you knows.
So yeah, so that is like mint flavoured buttercream. Crypto's put mint chocolate. But you see, with this one, Crypto, you put like 70 grams of aero actually in the cupcakes, peppermint essence in the buttercream, and then you put 2 balls on top. Yeah.
Balls.
Um,
Cue all innuendos.
Yeah. 2 aero balls.
have you seen those other aero balls you can get? It's half green and half chocolate.
That's the ones.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
No, but that was just plain chocolate balls up top on it with mint in the middle. Because you can get 2 types.
Obviously
You know,
Maltesers.
there's a new type what's come out. And it's half mint and half chocolate, but it's still aero chocolate balls.
You know that one I've just sent you.
Yeah.
If you look, it looks like the only milk chocolate, but you can see the green bit underneath. So they like half
Yeah.
mint and half milk.
Green milk, yeah. Is that the ones that you're going to go
Hey,
for?
Gibbo.
Yeah. So we've decided that the Whitworth sugar one that we're going to go with next week. Sounds yummy. But yeah, I mean, Johnny last night going down about it, we're craving some aero-ish.
You are.
So I sent Tracy them 2 before.
You must mean this, James Gibson.
So ask him for the blue cupcakes with Maltesers. Sounds good. They actually aero ball things, Mike. Jason says the minty balls sound great. But yeah,
Dear.
I mean, I always say, if anybody wants any recipes, just don't hesitate to message me if you've got me on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Chucky.
Well, if you hang on a minute, Jackie, I'll show you. Ah, Tommy. You've missed the main event.
Hi, Tommy.
So this is the. Let me just
Hi,
turn my
Tommy.
camera around and I'll show you a better view.
Camera 1, camera 2.
Camera 2.
Camera 1, camera 1.
So yeah,
Camera
so
two.
that's the finished article. Like a shortbread base, Rice Krispy covered in like a caramel flavour. Yeah. And
Just
then we've got-
recreated Toffee Crisp.
yeah.
Toffee crisp.
Basically a homemade toffee crisp. But the good thing about them is you can cut them however big you want. You're not sort of
Yeah.
you're not
Oh, yeah, handy for the gannet, won't it?
because they say I'll have a big piece. But yeah, that's a good thing about that. Once you know chocolate and everything's set, you can cut them however small or large or whatever.
Shove 'em in
I
fridge.
mean, actually, in the picture, I mean they quite small squares.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean that size square won't be doing for calamari crisp.
For
Saying,
a pair of gannets.
Oh, I don't know.
that's the good thing about that. You can cut them however big or small.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
good roll in here, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
just,
you've left your cup as well.
let me get my drink. Oh,
So yeah, so we settled on the Whitworth sugar recipe, the aero ball things. you know, processed cheesy balls are your favourite crypto. Bite size better. Well, try telling that to Chris, Mike. Chris's motto is, they've got to be something worth getting your teeth into. So, I mean, you know, one bite and they're gone, don't resonate with Chris at all. So,
Call it bite size, just mouthful, a small mouthful.
yeah, you know, a mouthful won't do Chris, not in the slightest.
I hope you're talking about the, the toffee crisp.
Yeah, we are talking about toffee crisp. Mind out. Oh, it helps if you ain't got, well, luckily I've got all mine. They're all my own, by the way. But yeah, I mean, it's sort of, ooh, Spanish smoked ham. Ooh.
Didn't get them from Aldi. Well, so I'm just to mention Brother Lee.
It's all right. Jackie put, you know, bro, I'm not bad thanks to having peace and quiet from Lee. He says a Lee-free zone, we're all in the same boat.
Big Brother Chris as well.
Gus came in here right at the very beginning and he says, where's Lee? And I says, he's working away, Gus. He says, oh yeah, he says, I remember now. So at least somebody misses him. Gus says he's, you know, that was the first thing he asked about, where's Lee?
Yeah, it's quite without Brother Lee.
Oh dear.
Oh, it might be in his natural habitat.
Funny thing is, I mean, I'm not being presumptuous or cheeky or anything, but what's the difference in Spanish ham and English ham? Johnny says, is it ready? You know what they say, Johnny? Patience is a virtue and good things come to them that wait.
If you're yawning, love, go to sleep. When you wake up,
yeah, if you go to sleep, Johnny, by the time you wake up, it'll be set and ready for a slice.
Have an hour.
Usually.
Who's a gannet now?
Yeah. But can you imagine him next week, Tracy, when we're making them hero cupcakes?
Oh no. He'll be having one before the set.
It says one lol. It says no, I want.
Yeah, that's what I'd have thought.
Yeah, I know that, Tommy, but I'm saying, what's the difference between Spanish and English? You know, is this a secret ingredient or? But yeah, James says, God knows, but it's nice. It could come from Botswana for all I care. Oh dear. You know, the inquisitive side of me wants to know, sort of, is there a difference with it being Spanish ham? You know, just saying.
What time is it, boy?
Amjad's on about taking his hair down a notch. But
grow it.
You
You want to.
I just thought, oh, rather than close it down less than an hour into it, I'll open panel up should anybody want to come on panel. Because we all done now. But yeah, Johnny's chomping at the bit, bro, because he wants a piece. He wants a piece. Oh, that's the thing, Johnny. We can't make it tomorrow. I meant to tell Tracy. We've got gardener coming. So tell them to pay him and everything and blah, blah, blah. So, and then I've got shopping coming Thursday. So it's looking like, it might have to be next week for us. Yeah. What we're going to say, I forgot now. Because we've got shopping coming Thursday, gardeners coming tomorrow, and it's sort of the first time since hi Gordo, how are you? It's first time it's been after winter, if you know what I mean. So there's quite a lot what's doing. So yeah. And same as I say, on Thursday we've got shopping coming as well. So it looks like we might have to postpone it till next week. So just for Gordo's sake, oh God, it's quite heavy, Tracy?
Oh, no, mine's in fridge.
Yeah. Well, Chris is just washing pots and then he's going to put mine in fridge. So yeah, that is the Toffee Crisp biscuit bars. Yeah, it weren't till sort of we were getting ready to go to bed and I went, oh crap. Well, I didn't. I said the SHIT word. Well, what it is, I say gardener. He's a lad that's unemployed. Well, when I say a lad, he's an OAP, but he's not working. Hi, little pumpkin. I say,
Crypto's on there.
Gordo says, gardeners, do you have a butler as well? So yeah, so it's sort of, it's helping him out because that's what he does. He likes gardening, but it's helping him out money wise as well because he's unemployed. So Chris has mowed the grass on backyard because it were getting quite long. With all rain that we've had and everything.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mowing the lawn.
Well, it ain't like a lawn; it's just grass. But yeah. And Chris has not got green fingers. Let's just make that clear. But he did get the lawnmower out and trim the grass down. But it's like we've got a privet edge outside here, like just round our front patio bit. And, that's going into the wilderness, let's just say. So we've got about asking him to, trim his bush.
I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah.
That's it. Can't cultivate weeds. Can't cultivate weeds.
And strip backyard.
You're gonna put that around the back door.
You're having your bush trimmed and you're having your backyard trimmed.
Ooh. Definitely not.
It says if he had green fingers, he would be a teenager. Yeah. But yeah, Chris wouldn't know a flower from a weed.
I won't know.
Let's be quite honest.
All I know is that we've got one rose in garden and that's it.
And yeah, he's got a rose sprouted in front garden. Oh, one single, solitary rose. But yeah, it's sort of he's doing us a favour and we're doing him a favour because he don't work and he's sort of. Hiya, Brett. How are you?
Hello, Brad.
Yeah.
Hi, Brett.
Hey, Brett.
Oh yeah, that sort of weed he does. Hey, this is a funny story. I had never, ever, and this is God's honest truth, smelt weed before till we moved to Sheffield. And when,
Oh,
you know,
the
I
worst
lived
smell.
we lived in that second floor masonette. I were at, we got like a little bit of a balcony. So
Yeah.
Chris put a line up for me, so if I needed to dry some clothes, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm out hanging clothes out one day, and I'm thinking, I can smell something funny. So anyway, I goes inside and I says to Chris, I says, there's a funny smell out there. So he says, what do you mean? I says, well, I can't quite put my finger on it. I says, but it's something I've never smelt before. So anyway, he goes out onto the balcony, he comes in, he says, well, I shan't say what he said, and he says that's weed, that is. He says somebody probably a bit further down smoking weed on the balcony and it's drifting our way. Honest to God.
Cannabis leaves on your top.
Yeah. Cross me heart and hope. No, they're not. These are
Cannabis leaves.
No, they're not. They're palm trees, actually. But yeah, I call it Glade plus plug-in. But yeah, I'd never smelt it before. I didn't know what it were. And as soon as Chris went out onto the balcony and he come in and he says, that's weed, that is. He says somebody, you know, what, either side or whatever, it's probably gone out onto the balcony to have a quick, you know, a quick smoke. And obviously it was drifting our way. I didn't know what it were. Funny smelling farts. But now I know what it smells like. I didn't before.
Yeah, it is the worst smell.
So yeah, quite a pungent smell. Yes.
Horrible.
I'd never ever come across it. But that way, you know, bro, I were naive because I'd never come into contact with it. I'd never smelt it. I'd never, you know what I mean? And I yeah, call me naive if you want, but I'd never come across something like that.
Got me anything except late for dinner.
You know, sheltered life, you know, whatever you want to call it. I'd never come across it. You know, and well, funny thing is, I didn't know whether it were a gas leak or what it were. You know what I mean? And I went in and I said to Chris, and he went out and he got the smell on it, just on it. He says, I know my missus is the same, Jeanette. But yeah, until we'd actually moved to Sheffield, never come in contact with it, never smelt it, and nothing at all. You know, I mean, you don't get me wrong, I did all puns about wacky backy and, you know, and all that stuff, but never actually, what biscuits are you scoffing, hobnobs? I don't know. Oh, I could just fancy some hobnobs now. Now I've mentioned it. Oh, special ones. What's special about them, Gordo?
Is it them custard ones?
I don't know. It says jammy Dodgers, but special ones. You're keeping us here in suspense, Gordo. Tommy says that stuff the kids are smoking these days, you can smell it a mile away. No wonder half the 20-year-olds you meet today can't think for themselves. They're all cabbage. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's...
Laugh out loud, bro.
Oh dear. So you're in bad books then? You know, bro says he fed her a space cookie when we first met. It did not go well. Banana! banana flavoured. I would never have guessed banana. Yeah, he's eating banana flavoured jammy dodger. Well, it can't be called
You
jam.
get chocolate ones.
I would imagine it's like a custard flavour cream. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I bet they were from B&M, Gordo.
I certainly can't get them in Aldi.
But you see,
From
B&M
Smithy
just recently
Oh,
are having a lot
right.
of stuff that you can't get anywhere else, like certain flavours of chocolate bar and things like that. You know, B&M are getting them in, whereas you can't, you know, and like different flavoured cakes.
right back.
Yeah, I am Amjad. Herbies like alcohol, loads of different strengths. More education is needed, even if you don't smoke it. But yeah, I suppose, you know, I mean, but this is the thing, you know, bro. I mean, I don't sort of, you know, if you smoke it, I know quite a few people that smoke it. That's your business, not nobody else's. You know what I mean? Personally, I've never had any. I've never tried it. You know, but I don't condone, or I don't. You know, I'm not condescending to them that use it. Can't fit like wheels. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, I've noticed recently that B&M are doing. You can only find certain things there that you can't find anywhere else. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, you know, bro. I mean, I have considered that CBD oil, you know, for the pain, but you don't get the high with it, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I mean, if anybody knows me, I've got arthritis. I'm riddled with my hands, my knees, everywhere. I've got all inflammation of my muscles in my back, and in no uncertain terms, I'm dropping to pieces. It's all right. I'm just laughing at what Crypto's put. She says, "Stop sending me naughty pictures." I bet it's chocolate. Oh, they have a picture of the onion. Might have to have a ride up to B&M. Because I'll tell you what we did get, Gordo. You know these like cereal containers, and I think there were two in a pack for £4. Hiya, Tim, how are you?
Hi, Tim.
Yeah. Chris, I've put it in the fridge. Yeah. That is the finished toffee crisp.
You have nearly set then?
It looks like it, Tracy. It's like still shiny, but it's not, you know, it's not moving about anywhere. He did that yesterday. See, it says Jason says it is.
Christ. There's mine.
Hold it up a bit, Tracy. That's it. That's Tracy's. They look scrummed.
Oh, Christ, that's heavy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Same as I say, I don't sort of. I'm not. I won't have a go at anybody for smoking it. And what you do is your own business. Blah blah blah. You know.
Perfect. Get slicing.
Perfect. Get slicing.
It's still warm,
You
Johnny.
probably come down in morning chasing it all be gone.
It'll get so warm. Leave it like
He's
that.
even saying please.
I know you're saying please, but it's still warm. If I cut it,
Now you know
fall
there's something
apart.
wrong with Johnny when he says please.
It might all fall apart. It has to be set.
But yeah, I mean, the only thing that puts me off having that CBD oil is the cost. And this, I'd probably need a very high strength CBD oil. Now you can get some that are lower strength.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been told by people that take the CBD oil, yeah, it's good, but if you've only got like slight arthritis or slight pain or inflammation problems, yeah, it's all right for that. But for someone as myself, you know, with complex health issues, I'd probably need a higher strength one. I'll have a look for you, Amjad. He says, do you know any good recipes with salted caramel? My auntie loves anything. So, I mean, I've got cookies. Baby, will you plug us that Ethernet cable in?
Yeah,
It's,
2 seconds, my dear.
but I mean, we being off half term, Amjad, I mean, there's no rush tonight to send it you, so I can, you know what I mean? But, I mean, this is no word of a lie. By the time me and Chris had gone to bed last night, it was about 1:45. And at 3 o'clock, I woke up, cramp in my foot.
Oh, I hate that.
So less than an hour down the line, after, well, just over an hour after being in bed, I woke up and I'm one of these, I've got to swing my legs round, sit on the edge of bed, and I'm going like this with me feet because to get, like, you know, blood circulating again.
Chew your beans, boy.
But yeah, Gordo says I know what it's like with the arthritis. I'm suffering with it today. But yeah, it's. I mean, when you.
No.
Yeah. When you're in like constant pain like me.
You ready? Go on then.
You know. Oh, pardon me.
You don't know woo anymore, Biscuit.
Oh dear, Tim's been standing on a nail. Now that ain't a good idea, Tim.
Ooh.
Hey, I tell you something, Park Nest. I ended up at A&E once. I stood on a plug barefooted and it went straight right into my foot. Yeah. And
that's not good.
Imagine like a 3-pronged holes in my foot. And I ended up going to hospital with it. I mean, they didn't stitch it or anything. They just put some of them like Steri strips on it and said, well, they you know, I mean, this was before this glue stuff were invented, you know what I mean? Yeah. So they just put some Steri strips on it and bandaged it up and that were it. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. To say it were painful is an understatement. Done that a couple of times. Right through the other side. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, I have actually stood on a plug more than once, but luckily that was the only time I had to go to hospital with it because it was like embedded right in my foot underneath. And you I mean, everybody knows how tender that part of your foot is underneath. It was like right on heel bit or foot front bit, it was right in the middle. But yeah, to say it was painful was an understatement. Oh, Tim says his son's done that, stood on a plug. But yeah, I mean, that's why nowadays I always wear slippers, just in case. Lego Unplugged, the biggest killers, lol.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you know, I mean, and this is the thing. I mean, I bet down at A&E, they've seen it thousands and thousands of times. And then they say to you, now what you been doing? I was walking about half barefooted and I stood on a plug. You know, you can clearly see like a hole and then two outside of one another where it had gone into my foot. So yeah, so like nowadays, I always wear slippers. Johnny says, "Oh, and small Barbie toys." Asked Tracy.
Yeah.
Right,
Definitely.
there's.
She leaves them all over the floor. She does when she plays with them in the house.
I hope you meant Keena.
Yeah. She leaves them all over the floor.
I think you were being a bit facetious there, Tracy. I think,
She got a right big, massive Barbie house last year for Christmas, and we can't put it nowhere. And it's on wall as you go in house door. And she plays there. So if it drops on the floor, it stays there. She don't pick it back up.
oh,
If you don't look down when you're walking, you're standing around.
Child wants for nothing.
Yeah.
but yeah, you know, things I've done. I've stood on a bit walking into house with a piece of wood attached to my foot. And, when I were a kid, I used to play with next door's kids, and they'd had all new doors inside, and the ones that they chucked out were like little small panes of glass. I even put my foot through one of them once. Tell you, I'm accident prone. So my feet have been through ringer over years. You know, putting my foot through a glass. And I'll tell you something else and all. You know these white pot square sinks that are coming back into fashion nowadays. They're like square porcelain
Oh yes, sinks.
Yeah. Well, they coming back. I even
Like Belfast sinks.
I don't know what they call
Yeah, they call them Belfast sink.
Yeah, anyway, it's a square porcelain sink. Hi, Urbexy, how are you? I even fell on one of them. Yeah, Urbexy says they're called Belfast sink. I even fell on one of them and took a chunk out my knee.
Yeah.
So, you know, scars on my knees and my legs and my feet, you know. Yeah. And I think that was the first time I ever had any stitches in, because it did take quite a significant chunk out my knee. And that's not the last of it. Me and my sister were arguing one day, and she slammed my finger in the door. You see, funny shape of my finger. It like nearly chopped the end of my finger off.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I've got like a funny shaped finger now. So I've had my fair share of, you know, mishaps and whatever in my time. So, but yeah. I mean, we're only kids when it happened, so I mean, she didn't mean to do it. It was just my finger happened to be at the door, and she slammed it shut. And it's a funny shape. It's like it got a round.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
And that nail grows a bit funny. Yeah, and like at side here, both sides is like a line where they had to stitch it back on. So I've got like a funny shaped finger and like lines where they sewn it back on. So yeah. But this is the thing, we're both little pumpkin crypto. And, you know, it was just one of them things where, you know, my finger happened to be there, and she just slammed the door, not realising my hand were there. And Mike says
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one. Well, yeah, I tripped over and fell on one of them, and it took a great chunk out my right knee. hand-me-downs were murder. I mean, this is the thing as well, Mike. Nowadays, hand-me-downs like kids, I'm not wearing something that she's wore, or you know what I mean. But in the day, as parents couldn't afford to keep going out and buying new clothes, you like to hand them down to your siblings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we'll be going back to that.
So
we'll be going back to all that. Hand-me-downs, jumble sales, and
oh yeah, jumble sale. I forgot about that.
Jumble sales. For a time
you'd be surprised at the bargains you can find. You could, well, I mean, they don't have them so much nowadays.
Charity shops.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And all women all rummaging through these things, and fighting over who's got what. And Gordo says he don't have any knuckles on his right little finger. And, ooh.
Tim had a bit of a mishap with an angle grinder not so long ago.
Oh yeah, and ended up in hospital with it.
Yep.
Bexy says I had a mishap with a saw. It skittered and my thumb sliced a nerve and cut a grove. Ooh.
So that's why I'm guard on grind and.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's like this, If sort of we'd all sort of foreseen these things coming, I mean, they won't happen, but you don't, do you? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? It's yeah, I'm saying mine's terrible it's the paying is a lot more a lot worse in winter. Oh dear.
Okay.
Jackie
Since
says,
I broke my elbow, when it's cold, I get a lot of pain going in my elbow.
yeah, I mean, I always say this as well, Tracy. I always know when it's going to rain because my knees play up somewhat chronic, and I always know when it's going to rain.
Yeah.
He says, lesson learned, still not put a guard on the grinder. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, funny thing is as well, they sent me to physiotherapist, and he sent me for an X-ray. This is why I don't wear my wedding rings or anything, because in the morning this hand is swollen right up. Anyway, when physiotherapist sent me for an X-ray, I've got arthritis in base of my thumb, like where your thumb joins to your hand. Now, since I had that fall and I put my hands out to stop myself and all down that arm bruise, that pain in that finger is excruciating. I had a attachment on a drill that was back during lockdown. Oh dear. Worst thing is working on cars in cold weather, spanner or something slips in you with your hand. And then you sort of say a few choice swear words there, Bexy. You know what I mean? Like when you stub your toe and you say, oh, flipping heck, that hurt.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Oh, words to that effect. But yeah, that took the skin off. It would do. With a wire brush. But yeah, since I fell and put my hands out to stop myself and cracked that thumb, it's been I don't know. I didn't go to A&E with it to Bexy, because it happened. How long ago would you say, Clark Nest? About 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Oh, what, when you ripped your toe off and all that?
Oh yeah, when I ripped my toenail off. Yeah.
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 So it's like in front of me where I'm sitting now. There's a door, and then we've got like a door on underneath the stairs. So I always talk to Lee and Part Nest and whatever after the show, and I says, right, I'm going to have to go. I says I need a number
You
one.
need a pish.
Yeah, a pish.
That's
Anyway,
what they call it in Scotland.
and I was that rushing to get to the toilet. I tripped over a wire that were down on floor or something, and I went like straight. I nutted door. I ended up on floor. I broke thing on my glasses. All like my nose and everything were bruised. And right from here, all the way down my arm were bruised. Now it seems to have set that off since then.
Well, you'd have activated your arthritis.
But yeah, I've had another fall since then, and I got carpet burns. I joke about it, and I say I could trip over fresh air, me. But yeah, you know what I mean. Not long after Chris went to a football match, he bought me Dolce Gusto in, he bought me cups, he bought me everything. So he says, well, what do you do? What are you going to do? He says, if you need to go to the toilet. I says, I'll go to the toilet. And he wanted to bring a bucket in. So I didn't.
Would have been such a bad idea.
I don't mind you bringing Dolce Gusto in.
Side of that, or she pisses us then.
So, and I
Being
says, I
bucket in corner.
ain't peeing in the bucket. I says, I'd sooner go to the toilet. You know, I've got
You have to get one of those porta potties. Go to toe show and get a porta potty.
See you later, Mike.
See you, mate.
Hi, Mike.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, and that has a lot to do with me, like my knees and me. Sometimes they give way. You know what I mean.
Doing sit-ups, making room. Oh dear.
Little Pumpkin says I've never had carpet burns.
Yeah, right.
Tommy says, blooming hell, it's like that film Final Destination. Yeah, I mean, yeah, me and the floor are very well acquainted, Tommy. I mean, when I'll tell you that I got carpet burn on my knee, is I fell over, this time coming out at downstairs toilet, and my scooter with there, so it sort of actually saved me, sort of thing. So I'm there on my hands and knees, and Chris is faffing about, and
there you go.
Leave me alone. You know, my aim was to crawl along the floor, get up about 3 steps, and then pull myself up. So that's that's how I got carpet burns, with like literally crawling along the floor.
They didn't graze your knees.
Some portable camping toilets at Toshore.
Oh,
That's the cheapest one. Well, that looks remotely like a.
Yeah, dog in March. Yeah.
looks like a bucket with a toilet seat on it.
You seen one of them, didn't you?
what?
It's like a bucket with a toilet seat on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this were a
But yeah, I mean that, you know, believe it not, that is the first time and last time I'm ever getting carpet burns, because they're bloody sore, I'll tell you.
So this woman, she grazed her knees. So how did you do that? Because doggy style says you have to do it normal way. She says, yeah, but dog's breastfeeding.
But yeah, I can't say I've had carpet burns before, but they were just like saw marks on my knees, so I'm assuming there were carpet burns with me, like having to shuffle my sten along floor. And it is carpeted in passage, so.
I would believe, yeah. Thousands wouldn't.
Little Pumpkin says pumpkin don't have knees.
Yeah, £10 camping in Strongfield.
Drumfield, that's only Chesterfield.
1 minute down the road.
Is that on Marketplace?
Yeah, tenner.
Was it
Outside, I can use it
toe
outside.
shirts a bit
I'll be barbecue.
closer?
Yeah,
I know it's near other football stadium.
yeah, well, when we used to go to visit my mum, we used to go past Drumfield and Chesterfield football stadium. So,
No, I was thinking of the enemy.
It's a decent stadium.
but yeah,
One of them roof tents here.
we having sort of arthritis in both my knees and my ankles. Sometimes me, they give way. You know what I mean? Because they did say to me, my knee's that bad that under normal circumstances I would need a knee transplant or
Yeah.
What are them?
Knee joint.
Knee replacement. But yeah, my age and my weight and yeah, they wouldn't even give me them painkilling injections. This will make you laugh. When I went to physiotherapist, yeah, it were that said to me, because you've got to go to physio to actually get referred to hospital, and the plan was that they were going to refer me to hospital anyway. So we went like for a follow-up appointment, and basically she says, well, we can't drain fluid off because you're more likely to get infection. Can't give you a painkilling injection because with your age and everything, you're more likely to get infection. And basically, Johnny knows what they are. Them, I call them great big elastic bands. I forgot what they're called now. Yeah, Johnny will know. Yeah. But anyway, it were a big elastic band. So I'm sat there on edge of bed. It puts this elastic band round both my legs. And it's only been on like a matter of seconds. I kept saying, you're going to have to take it off. You're going to have to take it off. My legs was going to fall off. It will cut its circulation off to both my legs. It was that tight. And I went, no, that's out at window. I ain't having that. Oh, Johnny will know what they're called. They're like,
I know.
yeah, they're like big elastic band type of thing. That's it, Benny.
Oh. Is that Tux?
No, it's Benny. But
Benny, yeah.
The aim of it is, you put them round your leg and then you sort of like open and shut your knees to sort of do exercises to, yeah.
Yeah.
She only put it on and I kept saying, take it off.
Mm-hmm.
I thought my legs were going to drop off. It was that tight. That's Benny, that is. Not back at chair now.
A little black cat.
Yeah. Oh, we've had him about 11 years and we've not won lotto yet. So, so much for black cats being lucky. But yeah.
I've had a couple of black cats.
A fitness strap on.
Mother and son.
Multiple bomb.
Has it gone? But yeah, they like massive elastic bands, and you're supposed to use them like for exercise and whatever. So it were only on a couple of seconds, and I thought my legs were going to drop off. I went, yeah, bad idea that one. Oh, she.
Oh, you knows, bro. That's fitness strap on.
Dad says, remember the names videos I put on your Facebook group? I actually played them last Wednesday in college. Oh my God.
Could it stop names like Curl Up and Die?
Hiya, Richard. How are you?
Hello, Rich.
But yeah,
Fine, Richard.
it's so much for, being for fitness and whatever, I thought, well, there's one thing. If my legs drop off, it'll solve arthritis problem, won't it? But yeah, I mean, you know that. Well, this is before Johnny bought that cream for me, Tracy. I get 200 gram tubes of that cream, that Algicel cream, and I were having to start buying 2 off a medical site because 2 in cut it mustard. Yeah, it's like playing dot to dot at night when we go to. I mean, we don't have foreplay. We have dot to dot. Yeah. It's like on my back, all across my shoulders, elbows, wrist, ankles. Yeah. And then he has to rub it all in.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Quite literally. And anywhere else that hurts me.
Every single joint possible.
Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, that's what we play when we go to bed at night.
We get a special cream.
That's our foreplay.
Too much information. I want to know about your intimate stuff.
Yeah. But anybody that listens, Chris will say, well, we play dot to dot at night. Only a minute, you missed out the middle bits. Yeah. And my
And
hips
the
and all,
rest.
they
And the rest.
started. And my hips have started hurting me, and also the bum bits are included as well. Gordo says we play hide the sausage. Oh dear. I'm assuming he's talking about he hides the sausage for Ronnie. Oh dear. What other possible meaning could there be for that one, Part Nest?
Well, it depends what your point of view is.
So, yeah, it's one of these. Go figure. Make of it. Oh, only Johnny could say that, Tracy. I play make Tracy's eyes water.
Oh, kept us back under a real name now.
And Jason's saying, I'm glad I've got a clean mind. Yeah, other one, Jason, it's got bells on.
Yeah, right.
And if you believe that, you believe
We
it.
believe you thousands wouldn't.
Make me a drink of juice, please.
Oh, Johnny, don't think I want to know about that.
What? What coffee instead?
Yeah, you can do. Oh dear. But yeah, when we all sort of comparing notes. Gordo's learning all secrets out now. Says, I don't know, Mrs. G's pretty good at playing it.
Jason, Virgin on the ridiculous, more like.
Yeah, right. Oh dear. Oh, all secrets is coming out now, partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a good innuendo or 3.
Even Tim's put Jason Summers, who were you trying to kick? Virgin on the ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah. Virgin on summer.
Hey,
I said virgin on summer.
yeah, but anyway, we shouldn't be talking about this young ears. Then, Jabs, this is all too, for his young ears. This is.
I'm good about him.
Johnny says, "Never mind all that. I'm getting a chuffing slice." Oh dear. Chris is
Is he going to be the Leeds Gannet?
I bet he'll get to 12 o'clock before he wants the feed.
Say that again, Tracy.
I bet it won't even get to 12 o'clock before he wants the peas.
I'll keep it under lock and key.
Yeah.
What you say? He's got to get past you first, Tracy.
Yeah. Fridge.
Oh dear. But yeah, Amjad's all sweet and innocent, so what we.
What, after partying all that time last week in his orgies? Yeah, right.
There's obviously been to Buggernation Street
Talking about cake.
with all the
Cake eats it.
depravity and debauchery.
Johnny says, "I'm not bloody waiting that long."
No, I'll be waiting longer if he's lucky.
Oh, dear. Well, these has got to wait till in morning. I've told them.
There's no need of
Even I'm rubbing my hands together, but I can't let it go yet. I've got to let it go in.
Yeah, and I'm Chad's the young and innocent one in this group.
I don't know so much.
What you're about?
Young maybe. Don't know about innocent.
Well, some as I say it. He's making excuses now. Tracy said, "No way, I'm busy in the morning."
Ooh.
Oh dear. I'll get till I've been going like 2 hours. I may as well, because I've been going 1 hour and 53 minutes, and then close it down because we've got to get table all tucked down. And
yeah, I've got a bit of washing up to do.
Yeah, it's mine now, Tracy.
Not a lot, but there's a bit. Going away this morning,
Young and innocent kids now know more than I do.
Well, that'd be, say with God, or that'd be less than nothing.
But it's. I mean, it's a joke between Chris and Callum. He comes down, but he's got a habit. He looks so, like when Chris is on his computer, whether he's, doing his uploading or whatever, or he's watching something on. Obviously, he's got a big telly. Callum's got a habit. Look, oh, Jack is here. Hang on a minute. Hi, Jackie.
Oh, Jackie.
Hello, Jeanette. Hi, Tracy. Hey, Bartley.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, yeah,
You've
right.
told him
Tim,
to say it.
Tim says I am sweet and innocent. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so lie then.
You know what they say in Yorkshire? You know what they say in Yorkshire? I've heard geese 4 to 4. But yeah, he's got a habit of looking over Chris's shoulder and looking at what he's watching. So Chris has sort of got into habit. When he comes down and he stands there and he'll say, "Do you mind? I'm trying to watch porn here."
I knew that was going to be coming. I knew the few words we mentioned.
It's terrible for it. And it bugs Chris that he's looking over his shoulder. He's looking, and yeah, Chris retorts,
Tell him to get his own.
Hey?
Tell him to get his own PC or whatever.
I mean, he is in his bedroom a lot, so I don't know what he gets up to in there.
Right, he might be watching porn, for all you know.
So, but yeah.
Still haven't heard from Lee.
Don't worry
Not
too
bothered,
much
like.
about it.
Is he
Don't worry
alive?
about it.
I don't know. I don't
Tracy,
know.
I tried that one.
Probably
Too
scared his
dim,
phone.
straight through it.
Tried ringing him, and it's just rings and then goes on to answer machine.
Go back.
Someone's tired.
Might confiscate his phone.
Nah.
Either that or it's in a prison cell.
Oh yeah. More
Could be
pieces for
incarcerated.
you.
Could be
As
incarcerated.
you know, bro said.
Yeah. Gordo says I was on the bus the
In
other
the,
day.
in the jail near Nottingham. Is it
I
you
said if
all?
nothing changes, you'll stay like it. The
What's
chief said
women's jail?
can't say you weren't warned.
No, he's allowed to use his phone because he's working nights.
Yeah, uses the jacket.
See
and
what
put it
Chris has
in.
put? This is
What's
the thing
for?
I'm going to have.
You have to get one of those Google Nest cameras.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm going to
disguised
put
as a-
hidden camera in our
As
calendar
a
room. A day
there's
in
a
the life
picture or
of Callum
something.
Pickering documentary coming to us near you. It
No.
might not be pretty.
Excited.
Oh, dear.
Over 18s only.
Don't forget, I can't read chat, so
So that's what Chris has just put about our column. Because this is the thing. He only
No.
comes down when he wants to drink or something to eat. Or hey?
yeah, that could be the same with Lee
But
when he was
yeah,
here.
he's been out with Chris today. You know, he's been out with Chris. Same as we've said, it's not doing him any good being stuck in his room 24/7 every day. You know, because he don't go meet friends. He you know. Johnny's put Tracy 3 minutes to go. Oh my god.
No time. You'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh dear.
You might be lucky. It just depends if it's set.
But yeah, Chris has only just put on it fridge, so
Put it this way, Johnny. We could take some tomorrow to be can't we? For after we've had his dinner, a sandwich or whatever you're having. You'll give it a salad or a fish.
but yeah, you know what I mean. It's Chris is like, you know, because he's into photography. He's sort of just started
Chris, you
uploading
need one of these.
onto YouTube, whatever. So spy gadgets.
It's basically a digital clock that's got a hidden camera.
Oh dear. So
Yeah, after a silly break
get
today.
that sort of thing, because more often, because his bedrooms are directly above kitchen, it gets really hot in his bedroom. So we opens all windows and everything. See, when we got the wasp, under eaves, he couldn't open his windows because they were coming right and centre. So
They're bed creaking.
Believe it or believe it not, it's like a, when he's in bed. So yeah, I hate bed creaking even at night. He like turns over in it, you know what I mean? But yeah, he's like an octopus when he's in bed, arms and legs and everything's going and he's got a double bed at this, all to himself.
Oh, how's the other half live?
Yeah, I've got a double bed to myself.
I never had a double bed when I was living with my parents.
Oh, it's
No, none of that.
that's hand me down, by the way, because we upgraded to a king size, you see. Tommy says shortbread, biscuits and tea. I bet I know what is. Yeah. And we made you hungry, Tommy.
Nice cup of tea.
Right, Johnny, we've been going 2 hours. I am going to shut it down. I says 2 hours and that's not naughty. That's live. Yeah, I'm going to say bye. I'm sorry it were a short
Yep.
week, Barbara. I thought I'll throw
Mm.
panel open. And yeah, I'll see you all on the next one, which should be
No
Friday.
doubt.
Take care in the chat. Bye for everyone.
Johnny says he's going to have a cuppa as well. So I'll see. Yeah, see you later, Car. Thank you for
All
watching.
right, Kath.
Right, so.
Yeah, see you on the next one.
Night,
Bye.
all.
Bye.
Bye.
Night, Tim.
Bye.
Night, Tommy. No, who knows?